much I love you. You need some loving, and I'll take it there. The young thing, and now.
Hey, what's good, everyone? You are watching Respectfully with Miss Pretty Young Thing. I'm your girl, PYT, and let's get into it. So, y'all, you already know we've been keeping up with Baddies East, and we are on to Reunion Part 2. Now, from what it's looking like, it's going to be a Reunion Part 3 next weekend, which I'm assuming is the last episode of the season. So, usually what I'll do is I'll watch it beforehand and talk to y'all in the meantime. But this time around, I'm going to watch it in real time and give y'all my feedback, my takeaways, my opinion, who's eating, who's starving, everything that I feel about this particular episode. Before we get started, do not forget to go ahead and follow me on all of my social media pages. Like this video. Please leave a comment and leave me all your feedback on how you feel about my commentary and how you feel about the episode all the way. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, if y'all can do me a favor and write down in the comments all of the shows that you would like me to cover once this season comes to an end. Now, a couple people have hit me up and told me that they feel like I should cover Power. And respectfully, I'm with it. I love Power. I love Power. Right now, I'm trying to keep up with Raising Kanan. So I'm thinking by the time the last episode of the reunion comes out, I can start with where I am on Raising Kanan, and then we can start with BMF once BMF starts, and then go into Power Book 2 with what's this little boy named Tariq. So I'm thinking Power is what's gonna come next, and yeah, we're gonna keep going from there. So right now, Baddies East Reunion Part 2. Let's get it. Why Mariah Lynn thinks she an international superstar? Yo, when Biggie smacked her, Biggie learned how to fight. Anna is the only one that kept up with Rolly. I ain't gonna hold you. All Tasiki's hits connected. All of them. And none of ET's hit. Clock it. It's the fact that Tasiki was not out of breath. I see Rolly. I see Biggie. Scotland Ryan did nothing. Tasiki is now naked. Who snatched Anna's wig? Camilla just want to get to Rolly so bad. And she just keeps saying the N-word when she just finished calling Rolly a gorilla. Scotty got body, baby. Natalie is so confused. She's like, why did ET hit me? Rolly, one thing about Rolly, she finna grab some hair. Trying to snatch Biggie's hair. Biggie did not have a wig on. There's nothing to snatch, ma'am. It's not coming off. Natalie mad because her wig not on no more. Yeah, they say ET slept with one of the security guards. I wonder which one. Tasiki did all of this and didn't even put her hair in a ponytail. Ooh, Tasiki got her on the floor. Yo, she knocked her on the chair. She just trying to grab her hair so bad. All right, no wigs. Ain't nothing else for you to grab. Biggie, hi. She said, eat that B up. Hi, my name's T's outfit with the Chung Lee hair. Oh, who Rolly about to hit? Camilla, baby. You pulled her right on top of you. This is what they was talking about when they said Rolly folded her like a pretzel. She did. She had her legs like these. A lot of different fights going on. Ooh! T snuck on Scotland Ryan, baby. Oh, Tasiki is not letting it go, baby. Tasiki won every round. That's 3 fights. No wig, titties out. Y'all, I'm trying not to blink because I don't want to miss nothing. Biggie with her merch on, looking cute. All right, T versus Scotty. T won the first round. It looked like they about to run up again. Yep. T, why did you run from a fight that you started? What is this? Ah! Nene looks so over it. Her life is flashing before her eyes. Hold on, let me pause it. Nene's face was... You're probably wondering how I got here. Nene literally looked like... Let me check my account to see if the check went through, because this is... Sky booty all out. When did Anna change? She got a whole new bodysuit on. Anna and Biggie just acting up. Tasiki swole ET face up. Scarface was not in the building. This is all Etheria. Natalie is quiet. She is still shook by the fact that ET tossed her ass, flipped it and reversed it on that couch. I never seen so many Scullys and bonnets. All they wigs off. Biggie the only one with hair. Who else? Rolly still got her hair. T still got her hair. Scotty still got her hair. Everybody else in Scully's bonnets and do-rags. Tasiki still got her hair too, but... Oh, Mariah Lynn. House B is lit. They making fun of Rolly. Camilla trying to catch her. Woo! Camilla tried to catch her from the bike. Y'all, the internet was calling her Set It Off. The internet was calling her janitor. The internet was calling her inmate number. Now, Rolly, don't nobody want to eat you out. She done got in the Uber Black child. She out. She said, I lost twice. Ain't nothing else for me to see here. And then remember, she hugged it out with Natalie. Those were the only two people she needed to see something with. Lost with one and forfeited the other. I'm screaming. Nene says she can't figure out who anybody is without their hair. Natalie looks upset. Upset like, no, E.T., thank you for your services. On the internet, Rolly and E.T. are not friends anymore. And I could tell by their dynamic at this reunion. Rolly trying to get to the bottom of it. Sky just smoking her blunt. She is over it. Sky had no reason to be here. She said, let me just come get this check. She definitely skated through the season, ain't had to get in one fight. Just collected a check. She's the real MVP. She's the MVP, the most valuable baddie. I feel bad for Natalie, but then at the same token, I feel like for all the mess, like I agree with what some people have been saying on the blogs as far as all the mess that she started. This is kind of her karma. Why are we talking about material things? Is that why ET really mad? Or is that just the excuse she's giving y'all? She ain't run up on you for no courtside tickets. Natalie, no, she did not. I need to figure out what it is exactly that she was upset about in theory, because nothing really makes sense. It would have made more sense for her to try to sneak. It would have made more sense for her to try to sneak anybody else. She was better off trying to sneak on Tasiki. Girl, Natalie wants to act like she got pulled so bad. You're not taking nothing from nobody's check because Lemuel Plummer is the one that writes the checks, ma'am. Those are not $5,000. Y'all, I'm going to put a link to them Chanel boots because they cannot be $5,000. It's giving misplaced anger. E.T. really wasn't upset at Natalie like that. I think it was just misplaced anger. Look at Lemmy. What does Scotty see in him? I feel like Scotty should be with... should not be no side piece of skinny behind Lemuel Miller. She needs to, at these courtside games, she needs to give her number to an NBA player, because Scotty's not an ugly girl. She just needs to get facials and needs bottom braces. Biggie speaking facts. Natalie did, hold on, let me pause it, because Natalie is sitting here acting as if Natalie is sitting here acting as if Biggie doesn't have a reason to be upset right now. And if she takes the time to listen to what Biggie is saying, there's not a single thing that Biggie said that was not true. She did bring her onto the show in the middle of the season, knowing that she was already going to have problems and knowing that she was going to stick her in-house B with the people that, you know, were just now coming onto the show. And she came in on the same day as E.T. and E.T. was new to the show and ended up in House A. I get that. I feel like the way that she delivered it can come across as like, you know, you didn't let me come out and play with y'all. And that's not how she meant it. She meant it in a way that was just like, yo, you personally was trying to single me out all season. And where's the lie? Even at the part where they were kicking her and Smiley out of the house, and Natalie didn't do anything when ET was going to her room to go get it. And I think she actually told her, like, go get her stuff out the house. Go get her ish out the house. So now for Natalie to be sitting here acting like she don't know what she's talking about. Ma'am, you know what she's talking about. I'm screaming. So Roly Poly Smack Mills is trying to get to the bottom of the situation so that she can figure out why the hell ET snuck Natalie in the second that they came out from the gate of their entrance. And now she's telling her that Scotty Stylist told her that Natalie is going to set her up at the reunion. So now she asked Scotty Stylist. Roly asked Scotty Stylist. Scotty Stylist don't know what she's talking about. I think his name Jonathan. I don't know. And so now Roly's like, yo, he doesn't know what you're talking about. Let's all have a red table talk together and let's talk about it. So Roly is standing next to Scotty Stylist. They're getting Roly. I mean, not getting Roly. They're getting ET. And the security guard comes back without ET and says, she heard you, but she not coming out. It's giving ET made all of this up and she got Roly looking stupid trying to mediate a circumstance between her and Natalie that didn't exist. Well, so Roly has spoke online, I think today or yesterday, saying that she's definitely not friends with her anymore and spoke on live. But this is like probably their last conversation just took place. I'm going to pause it right here because I still feel like Roly clocked it outside that ET was lying. So for her to now come on stage and bring up the stylist as if the stylist is still at fault and that ET is not at fault here is kind of weird. And then she tried to bring it into full circle as if, because it's like, okay, so be that as it may, let's say ET and the stylist had a conversation. ET today put out the fact that she had receipts, and when she put the receipts out, the receipts weren't receipting, which leads me to the conclusion that the stylist never said anything that could lead to ET jumping to the conclusion that Natalie set her up. Like, I don't know where this paranoia towards Natalie comes from, because even Natalie can't clock it. Nobody can clock it. No, like, it's not on the clock. So I just don't like how Roly kind of sort of did that, because Roly could have just came out and said, look, you my friend, she my friend. I feel like she wrong, so let's just keep continuing because she ain't gonna come back out. And that would have sufficed. Respectfully, Biggie was speaking facts. Natalie does not treat them all equally. Natalie does not treat them all the same. And the proof of that is even with this whole circumstance right now. So what it's giving is, remember at Lobster Dave's, Natalie pressed her at Lobster Dave's in my Suki voice. Remember she had pressed Scotty at Lobster Dave's for acting entitled and bratty just because her food came out first and she was eating it while everybody else was hungry, which is, like I said in my last video, it was not under her control. I feel like that energy that she gave her is the energy that she now should be giving ET, because ET is acting entitled. ET is acting like a brat. ET is acting like she deserves the world when it comes to her treatment. And it's a little weird because it's like, why do you feel like you deserve that treatment? Because you were called on to be on the show from Now That's TV, because, you know, you were a fan favorite, and then the first episode you came, you wasn't a fan favorite anymore. Like, you should have calmed down. Like, I don't know. I don't know, because it's still one of those things where it's just like, whoever called ET to be on this show, I blame you. I blame you. Child, I forgot Sapphire and Suki ain't even make their debut yet. DJ Sky, her outfit is on point, but not for an occasion such as this. Because if she ends up fighting, she gonna be real mad she was in that outfit. It's not a fighting outfit. Mariah Lynn is on guard. Suki is here. Sapphire is here, and Smiley about to come out. But why did Smiley change her wig? Like, where's the green wig? I know Mariah will sit here and say that she didn't ask Suki and Sapphire to help her, but people keep forgetting that the situation is Smiley is the one that answered Suki in the conversation in the first place by hitting up her phone, trying to give her, you know, trying to clock Mariah. Oh, I got your friend's chain. So that was kind of like Suki's response to Smiley hitting her up in the first place, and not necessarily into the defense of Mariah Lynn. That was just the collateral of it. She said my veins are retired today, because one thing about Mariah Lynn, baby, she gonna have one right here and 3 right here. Suki's not even really mad at Mariah. She just didn't like the fact that she heard what she heard. But now that she's hearing it from Mariah, I don't think she believes Rolly at all as far as the sneak situation. Ain't nobody believing it. I ain't gonna hold you. Nene did her very best in this reunion. I'm glad that she was able to calm them down and get them back sitting down to get to a dialogue. So although she is outside of her usual element as far as shows go, not Anna trying to comb Smiley wig. Why?
Yeah, I came here to get my chain.
Not I came here to get my chain. Smiley, hold on, y'all. I gotta run let me run it by. Smiley came to fight Mariah. Sky trying to separate them. It's not working. Tasiki trying to kick somebody. Y'all. Okay, Smiley hurt her hand again. Her wig is off. ET is back. This is the next on part. Okay. Mariah is going to go in with ET, and I'm here for it. And it looks like Sapphire and ET are going to go at least 2 rounds. Y'all, that's what part 3 is about to be like. Yo, I thought this was the last episode, and clearly it's not. Clearly we have so much more to go. But all in all, from what I've seen of this episode, a lot of fighting. Hats off to Nene. Like I was saying before, Lanithia did her very best. What I can say is this. I can tell she only watched the season 1 run through and didn't take the accurate notes that I would have liked her to, because too many moments I caught her like, what's that young lady's name? Oh, Anna, come here for a second. And then I think there was one scene where she had mixed up Biggie and Rolly's names. Respectfully, I know they both BBWs, but they definitely don't look alike. But I'll give her some slack with that, because I've messed up names in these videos as well. Because for 1, I'm terrible with names. And for 2, I'm grown. And for 3, Nene is growner. So we gonna cut Mama Nene, Mama Leaks some slack, okay? She be busy with the Lanithia Lounge. She busy with other networks. She's doing what she gotta do. She's collecting a check, okay? So Lemuel give her full check. She's done, part 3 is coming. She was there for some hours, okay? She clocked in, okay? So what I will say is, you could tell she watched the show. You could tell that she cares about these young ladies. She actually took the time to let them speak, calm them down, get them back into their seats. Because we've seen some reunions where they never get back to their seats. We've seen some reunions that never have dialogue. We've seen some reunions that go on and it's a big waste of time. So this time around, you could see Nene playing like a motherly figure, because I feel like Sky retired that motherly figure, and she literally was just smoking her blunts in between. And I feel like the only thing that I seen her get in between was this part that's about to come up with Mariah Lynn versus Smiley, where it looks like she tries to get in between, but then they end up on the floor and she ends up falling. Ma'am, you have on heels. Let the security do their job. But be that as it may, I feel like Nene did a good job given the circumstance. Given her being outside of her element, giving that, this is not a network that she's used to. This is not a circumstance that she's used to. Like, you can tell she did her very best, and I'm here for it. Jonisha, we clocked the tea, baby. We clocked when you told Natalie about herself. Yes, you did say that, ma'am. We clocked when she threw Scotty shade. Somebody said that she actually hit Scotty. I think Anna said that, which is kind of strange because it's rumored that Anna, he was messing with her man too. So it's one of those things where it's just like, I won't believe it until I see it. And respectfully, they're not going to show it. So unless somebody snuck in a cell phone and got some exclusive footage from the back end, I don't think that's going to happen. Now, the story of Rolly and ET, we know from the blogs that they are no longer friends. Both of them actually been live within the last 24 hours. And we're seeing their side of the circumstance. Rolly's side made way more sense than ET's side, as when it comes down to Rolly doing her very best to make sure that she had the girls back, that she was coming out of pocket in order to make sure she was good, because Natalie even confirmed, like, they basically, spend money to make sure people was good or whatever the case may be. Rolly even said that anything that Zeus wasn't taking care of as far as her accommodations in Jamaica, she took care of those accommodations. And then something came out, even for Rolly to have said, like, not even something came out. Rolly came up and said that E.T. had slept with, I had said that earlier, one of the security guards. And I guess she didn't enjoy the D. And she had said that she didn't enjoy the D, and that that hopefully the news doesn't come out. I guess she was embarrassed by the circumstance. You know how girls be trying to lower their body counts if they don't enjoy it or whatever. And this is what Rolly said. Rolly said E.T. told her that if it were to ever come out, that she would scream R. Y'all know what the R word means. And that was like the final straw for her. Now, the reason why I feel like that's relevant is because the first part of episode of Reunion Part 1, during the trailer talk, if you remember, E.T. and Rolly had this weird dynamic, and E.T. was just like, yeah, I'm nervous. And they were like talking in ways that they've never talked before, and it kind of sort of gave like they probably ain't speak in at least a week or two. Because it seemed forced. It didn't seem scripted, because Zeus is not scripted, but it definitely seemed forced. And you could tell like there was tension before that scene happened. And you could tell Rolly did her best, even in this episode, to kind of sort of piece it together and give E.T. like one more chance to try to like revive whatever sort of friendship that they had left. And it just wasn't gonna work. And in that, it's just one of those things where it's just like, E.T. not coming back. Rolly did confirm that she's not coming back at all as far as Baddies Caribbean Season 1 goes. Will she come back for Season 2? We don't know, because she said that she's just going to rest and get her body, right post-op, which makes all the sense in the world, because now E.T. is having organ failure, and, she, first of all, they said she was 15 days post-op and then went straight to not just fighting Mariah Lynn, not just fighting Sapphire, but rumbling with Asiki. Like, you over here rumbled with at least... Oh, and you ran up on Natalie. So you fought 4+ people. I'm going to say 4+ because I don't know what else is left for the rest of the thing. You fought 4+ people. 15 days post-op. Rolly, I would sit it out too, because you don't want, like, Rolly, because Rolly is bigger, she had an opportunity to, plus Rolly won all of her fights, so I can understand why she didn't have any, like, complications. Plus, I want to say Rolly got, all hers done prior, but I want to say they both are at least 15 to 20 days post-op, which is a little early to be rumbling anyway. But I can see why Rolly would want to sit this out so that she does not have any complications as well, just like ET. But either or, I am ready for the next episode. I want to see what happens between Sapphire and ET, because Sapphire did say that she lost round 1, which is kind of weird because in the previews you see her splash water in her face, which was karma for splashing water in her best friend's face. But it's still one of those circumstances where I feel like you should have did it during the season. Like, I will say this again, like, there's no reason for her to feel like her getting her lick back by way of Mariah Lynn was necessary when the true target at that time was Rolly and ET. That was the true target. And honestly, that's just how I feel. There's so much more that I can say, but I want to kind of sort of see what Baddies East Reunion Part 3 has to give by the time Sunday comes. Y'all, if y'all took the time to watch this episode, please let me know in the comments below what you felt about it. Let me know your opinion on how things are going to go between the dynamic of Rolly and ET. Tell me what you feel about what Biggie had said in regards to her clocking Natalie's tea. Tell me how you feel Nene did as the host of the reunion. Tell me whether or not you have a different opinion to what I said in regards to any of the fights that had occurred in this episode. Tell me how you feel altogether. Please go ahead in the comments. If you watched the entirety of this video, if you made it this far, please hit the like button. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are enjoying all of this content that I'm trying my best to give y'all. This week makes 2 months that I have been recording YouTube videos. And I am super excited for all of the things that I have to come. Y'all, we have hit the 300 subscriber mark, 400 loading, and of course, 500 is where I am trying to get before the summertime so that we can do our best to kind of sort of shift it to the next gear to the 1,000 marks. And, you know, the sky is the limit from there. So I appreciate all of the love and support that I've been getting thus far. And like I said before, if you can also type in the comments any other show that you would like me to hit up. So far, we've decided that we are going to take on Stars. Hello, Mr. Curtis Jackson, and hit up Power. Okay, we're going to hit up Power. We're probably going to hit up BMF as well. If there's anything else, hit me in the comments. We are going to continue to embark on this journey. And yeah, let me know what you think. Respectfully, I'm out.
And I'll take it there.